Welcome to the Inside Man podcast. I'm your host, Tim Martinez. This episode is foot in the door. You know, getting your foot in the door when you're young is everything, especially if it's in a place that you want to be. If you want to work in the music business and you get an internship at a record label, that's impressive. You're probably pretty happy about that. Hollywood is famous for, people that worked in the mail room and they worked their way all the way up and became a top Hollywood agent. You got to know what you want to do. But getting a foot in the door is everything. For businesses, I've been in business for a long time. If you're well established, you still need a foot in the door. Maybe it's just a crack in the door that allows you to talk to, someone that leads to a decision maker. Or maybe you have some insider knowledge. Most people deal with someone that they already know or they're trusted. They've been referred. But getting the referral, that's getting your foot in the door. It's a lot easier to close business when you have a warm referral. If you're young and you're hearing this, my recommendation is put yourself in the most advantageous place to get your foot in the door. There's a lot of talk about school and college and does it add any value. One of the things that I've seen with the most value there is that if you go to a school that has an open internship program, let's say you go to Fashion Institute and you're able to go work as an intern at a designer that you respect and admire, that could lead to a very lucrative career. I've known plenty of people that went to law school and they got a foot in the door with a firm that they want to be at. And they built some relationships, and those relationships stayed with them forever. So as they grew and got older, boom, they already had warm referrals, foot in the door at various places, and that's important. So you want to be mindful of where you want to be, and then position yourself to get in the door. I didn't go to school. I had to make every crack in the door possible, whether that was meeting people at events, going to trade shows, going to Chamber of Commerce events. I'm that old. Whatever I could do to meet someone, to build relationships, build rapport. That's what I did. And that's how I made most of my relationships. So, part one is putting yourself in an advantageous place to make relationships. Part two is working those relationships. Taking people to coffee, following up on emails, sending reminders, being top of mind, not being forgotten, providing value before you ever ask for anything. Yeah, it's a simple thing is if I saw a really cool article or a video, I would just share it across with someone that I recently met. Hey, this reminded me of our conversation. Here's a video on the same topic. I just thought you would enjoy it. But doing little things like that, dropping little nuggets, little gems, little jewels, every so often, every few weeks, and then follow up. Say, hey, are you guys ever looking to hire for fill in the blank? Or hey, next time you guys need X, give me a buzz. Right, it's a lot easier to refer me business now because I'm being a good friend, a good partner, a good contact. Sometimes it's easy to think, if I could just talk to someone over there, then, I'll get in, I'll get my dream job. Well, it doesn't really work that way. You got to inch your way into relationships, ease in, provide value. But it all starts with getting your foot in the door. So if part A is, putting yourself in an advantageous place, and part B is being a good partner and being top of mind, then part C would be you got to be ready when the time comes. Because what I've found in my experience is the time does come. There is a moment where there's the slightest sliver of an opening, and you got to jump in it with both feet. You got to take the leap. You got to roll the dice. And it means that you're most likely going to have to cut off some other opportunities to pursue this one. You got your chance. You got your foot in the door. When someone says, actually, this is perfect timing that you're calling me, because we need, boom, fill in the blank. We're looking for someone about this, and I was thinking of you because we met recently, and bam. Or, hey, you've been here, you've been a pretty good intern for the last 90 days, and we'd love to extend an offer. You gotta be ready. Hey Bob, the CEO position is going to be opening up in the next 12 months. You're among the top people that we're considering. It's a foot in the door. Hey Sally, there's a new president role opening up across the street, and you may have hit the glass ceiling where you're at. Are you interested in applying? Are you brave enough? You always wanted to be there. Are you going to step into it? So, getting a foot in the door is more than just trying to get that crack at it. If you stay consistent, it'll open, but are you ready? Are you ready to go? Yeah, you can be persistent to finding the cracks in the doors, and you can be a good partner by sending a lot of information and being good with communication. But when the time comes, are you ready to rock? And the final piece is once you get your shot, go all in. Give it everything you got. Go hard. Show these people, whoever they are, that they made the right choice and that they won't regret it. Conversely, they'll be thanking their lucky stars that they found you. I was talking to someone recently that said, I was thinking about doing X and I was thinking about doing Y, and both of them are pretty different. I'm not really sure which road I should go down, which path to pursue, but what I'm currently doing right now is not going to get me to where I want to be in the future. Fair enough. So, we can go through the whole breakdown of, well, where do you want to be? And let's work backwards from what your ideal situation is. But this individual felt, cut in the middle, equally strong about both paths. I said, okay, well, my recommendation is to see where you can get a foot in the door on either end. What kind of leverage you have to get any conversation with the decision maker. Who do you know in the industry that can vouch for you? What experience have you already done that can get you in? Just think of anything like what can get you the foot in the door? What can get you the shot? It's not easy, but for this individual, something will open up. Right? So we're going through his network, I'm looking through my network, so something will open up on either one of those two paths. But, I said, you gotta be ready to go. Are you ready? It means you're gonna have to cut off the other opportunity to really pursue this one. The point being, do everything within your power. Go hard, knock on every door, ring every doorbell, make every phone call, place every email, meet every contact that you can, stay on top of them, add value up front, be the type of person that they would want to let in the door, and be ready to go when the time comes. And you'll get your shot, but just keep knocking and looking for those open doors. Have a great day.